Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, yeah. The Lord for what He's done today. Do to break the grave. Yes. Not today. All right, all right, all right. I wanted to do that one. Good morning, good morning. This is Lady TJ here, TNT Gospel Radio Studios on 2015, day before. I was trying to say Thanksgiving. Really? No. Day before Valentine's Day. All that love and kissy kind of stuff, kind of day. Y'all can see DJ KJ. I'm gonna put him on. In a few minutes. If you are tuned in right now. It's tunein.com, shoutcast.com, tntgospelradio.org, or I am on live. You can see my face on younow.com. The link is on your Facebook page if you have Facebook, but it's younow.com, and hit spiritual and you'll see my name, Trish Johnson. And I'm live. I'm live with DJ KJ, and here we go again. I don't know why. Do y'all hear that on the other shows? I'm just saying. Do you hear the bing, 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 like you down the number? I'm just saying. But we have a great show today. It is Friday. We're going to have a fun Friday. Diva Fitness will be in. She hadn't called me yet. Let me make sure on my phone that she'll be in. She hasn't said anything to me. Be in and continue her talk about heart health. We will have that famous birthday boy from yesterday. From yesterday. From Monday. Since we didn't get to have him Monday, he really turned out and said, I'll do Friday. I'll do this Friday for you. And he gonna come in. That's Brother Wesley Mark of the Morristown Church of Christ. He's gonna talk about, I'm gonna get him to talk about, let me say that. Talk about the Project 10 and what it entails and what we need to do and how you can incorporate yourselves into this body image change kind of thing. I'm just saying. So we're going to try and get started. I'm going to give you some music because DJ KJ is still doing some things. Phone lines, the number is 413-429-4886. The number is 413-429-4886 is to call in. Maybe I need to do it the other way for y'all. To call in and talk to me and tell me about how your resolutions is kicking off. Have you made some progress? Have you seen some change in your life? Some great stuff going on in your life. Tell me something good. Just hit me up if you just want to even hear a song. I'm just saying. This is Lady DJ KJ. We will be right back. Hi, Tamara. You guys can ask any questions that you need to ask as far as health and fitness. If you need assistance, what do you need to start? Just anything that has to do with fitness or your spirituality. We are here for all of that. Tell your friends, tell your family. Lady TJ, right here. Y'all see me with my glasses on today. I took my braids out, y'all. I did. I took my braids out. Y'all like? I'm just saying. He's dialing in. Okay, I got you. So we're gonna get Brother Wesley Marrow to come in. He's gonna do a prayer for us, and we'll go from there. But if you have any questions, please post it so I'll know what's going on. I can ask the questions for you. You know what I'm saying? All right, this is Lady TJ. Just keep listening to the music. Enjoy yourself. Fun Friday.
For your precious blood, when you lay down your life, brought us back to our Father.
Bring some to me how
You want to do it from TNT part?
Yeah.
Okay, type in.
Search.
No, go here.
Okay.
And then type in what you want the show to be named. What your show is going to be named.
Talk.
No. There it is right there. Talk. Then they're going to take your picture. Then they say share it. Hi, Kenneth. And then post. And then you're in 3, 2, 1, it'll be broadcasted.
I gotta hit continue, right?
Oh yeah, continue. Sorry, my bad. And then say go
I
live.
gotta get my camera.
You gonna video me too? Oh. And over. Hi, Kenneth.
How y'all doing today? This is DJ KJ right here in the TNT Gospel Radio Studio where we are broadcasting the Lady TJ Midday Devotion live right here on You Now. You Now, y'all stick around. Y'all enjoy the music. We broadcasting live. Check out Lady TJ. She's on You Now. Right now broadcasting live. Right along with me, DJ KJ from the TNT Gospel Radio Studio.
That's DJ KJ in the back.
Y'all need to check her out. Check her out. I think our favorite person just walked in the building. And Diva Fitness, y'all check her out. Just wait till as she passed by me. You know. There she go. How y'all doing? That's my favorite person right here. Y'all need to lose some weight. Y'all need to call her. I'll tell you, she'll make you stop eating McDonald's.
I'm sorry, my hot tea.
But y'all just enjoy it. We're going to try to do this broadcast. 2 different broadcasts going on at one time. Only at TNT Gospel Radio.
I don't know why. Okay.
I hear.
He gonna do his thing.
We're going to see what we're going to do, all right? Y'all stick and stay for Lady TJ and Diva Fitness.
All right, bring him on, bring him on. Hey, we are back. This is Lady TJ here with Diva Fitness. She just walked in the door, y'all. I'm just so happy to see her. I ain't seen her in a day. I'm just saying, two.
3.
That was us. That was me, y'all, on Wednesday. So y'all have to forgive me, okay? Because things pop up and it's out of your control. I can't control everything. I tried, so I had to call her and let her know that I had to cancel the day. And she was so gracious. I appreciate her from the bottom of my heart. But I have my friend, and yesterday was his birthday. I'm gonna try and sing. You think I can sing?
Just don't do it. Don't do it.
All right, put him on. I'm gonna put him on.
I sing every day and I can't hold a tune.
I'm gonna act like I'm in the shower.
Oh, don't
I
do
just
that.
walk around the house and do it.
I'm gonna act like I'm in the shower.
Okay, let's say.
Wait, you on, brother Wesley, you on? Okay, all right. Didn't I say I was gonna sing for you, right?
Let's have it.
All right. I love the way he just hit it. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Brother Wesley. Happy birthday. You got extra. To you.
That's my brother.
That was us.
So hold on. DJ KJ KJ got that bass going on.
I know. He all messing us up too, because we try to add stuff.
Yeah, the album comes soon.
Yeah.
Never worry, okay?
Never worry. I love that. Good morning to you, sir. How are you?
Good morning. How's everybody?
Did you have a good birthday before we get started?
Yes, I actually had the best birthday I've ever had since I was like 19 yesterday. It was crazy.
I need one of those. I'm just saying, I need one of those birthdays I ain't had in a Neverland Nary.
Yeah, I was told yesterday to not make any plans, and I got kidnapped yesterday morning, and I got dropped off late last night. I'm too old for this.
At least you got it. At least they returned you.
Yeah, like you ain't Diva Fitness family.
I don't want to have to go and get Olivia Pope. I'll pay money to go get her for you.
Going for the billion. I'm not sure.
I ain't got no billion.
We ain't got no billion.
Billion, not
Billion?
the B, not
We ain't got no billions around
Oh,
here.
okay, sorry.
We ain't got no billions. I'm sorry. Gotta
Good
pick
try.
somebody else. You have to forgive us. It's Fun Friday to us here on the Lady TJ show. But okay, let's get started. Let's not even play with you. Will you do prayer for us?
I certainly will.
All right.
Father God, we ask that you might be with us as we do this program on today. There's something instead of intrinsic value that might help some of the listeners, that might help us, and we might always do better. Continue to be with Lady TJ and her husband and those that help her put together the show. That the show might always be a blessing and beneficial to others. And Father, just keep us strengthened as we always try to encourage people to do better in all the facets of their spirituality. This we ask in the name of your Son and our Savior Jesus. Amen.
Amen. All right. Okay. You finished. I never informally introduced you to Brother Wesley Marrow. He is from the Morristown Church of Christ. He's the minister there, and he does this Project 10 challenge. They have this. I'm gonna let him explain more, but Brother Wesley, Diva Fitness is my go-to resident.
I like that.
Ace
Your
come
go-to
resident Ace boom car, whatever y'all call it. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out all the words.
The McDonald hater.
The McDonald hater can't eat a salad.
I like McDonald's from time to time when
Men's Health Month kind of woman.
Right.
Does it sound convincing?
No.
I like it.
No.
Okay. But
And Men's Health Month, people hating on her for the Men's Health Month.
Brother Wesley, I just want people to live a healthier, happier life. That's it. Nothing more. That's it.
All right, so we have been talking. I asked him to do this series. First of all, I didn't know you were coming back in February, so I'm awesome that you came because you guys can work together. I love when it works like that. God is good like that.
Yes,
but I really want to get into, first of all, let me get into the spiritual part of the body. And I just need you to talk a little bit, Brother Wesley, on the spiritual part of our body and how we need to take better care of it because it is the temple.
Well, the last time we were on, we were talking about how our body is a temple and how we need to do better taking care of this thing because it houses the Holy Spirit. And I know that sometimes we don't think about that when we're being reckless in so many ways. And there's so many good things that we need to keep in thought as far as what we're going to do with spiritual growth and relationships is eating better and exercising and all these things that, as I've shared with the listeners before, unfortunately some people wait until they're in my situation and they have a health crisis before they want to do better. And we also do the same thing in our spiritual life. And I oftentimes get asked to preach a sermon when I travel, are you in Christ or crisis? Because sometimes we struggle with our spiritual lives and trying to grow. We get complacent with just saying we're Christians and not necessarily doing Christ-like things. So everything kind of works together. And I'm just so excited about this opportunity to talk about spiritual growth and getting healthier. And I'm glad that we have this Diva Fitness on today because she might be able to answer some of those questions that I'm unable to answer yet since I'm new to working out and things of that nature. But
I got
we
your
need
back.
balance in our lives, and that's one of the things that's always going to be important. So if we do good spiritually, we should do good physically, and then maybe we might reach a happy medium.
Amen. Amen. All right, so let's talk about the Project 10 because I want to get that out to others so that they can incorporate and ask some questions about the Project 10. So tell us a little bit about the Project 10 challenge.
The Project 10 challenge is actually a real-time program that I got involved with. It's coming up on a year. It'll be a year soon, and it's helped me to drop over 160 pounds. The great part about it is every time you lose 10 pounds of fat or gain 10 pounds of muscle on the Project 10 challenge, we just increased it back in January to 90 free meals to obese and malnutrition children. And that's so important to me because that goes directly into a kingdom thought that you're able to give a blessing to somebody else.
Absolutely.
While you actually do something for yourself.
Right.
And the other part about it is with the Project 10 Challenge that's just so awesome. When you get involved on the side that I am, also on the business side, the financial rewards are great. The way we are able to give money and things back to communities are great. I know that we just did in January 3rd, we set the world's record for the largest group workout challenge, and we were able to give almost 500,000 free meals away. And to just be a part of something like that, a company that does things like that, is just simply awesome. We give money to schools and other things from doing this Project 10 Challenge. And everything is pretty much directly related to being a blessing to children. And that is always important because so many of our children go unnoticed, or they don't have homes that have parents that are thinking about the nutritional value of what they eat.
Right.
And everybody doesn't have kids like I have. If you put McDonald's on the table with some collard greens and macaroni and cheese in my house, my kids gonna take some greens before that shit.
Amen.
Well, they're real country. They're real country. But it's good. It's good to know that there are children that can still really sit down and eat a bowl of beans or eat some collards or whatever.
That is rare.
Something better than fast food. Well, in my family, it's not.
Okay.
Because we got a strict rule in my family that's been going on since I was a little boy. Well, I should say small. I was never little. If you don't eat the food around here, you wasn't allowed to have anything sweet at all. If you got caught with it, you had to go get a switch. And I wasn't about that.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow, it was that serious?
Yeah, it was that serious. I remember that.
Eat your vegetables.
You couldn't leave the table.
You couldn't leave the
You couldn't
table?
leave the table unless that plate was clear.
I was like, glad my mommy wasn't like that. That's them country folks.
And one no, Mama, I don't want to eat that. Oh, you gonna eat this?
You gonna eat this?
McDonald's, what? It was a privilege to go to McDonald's.
It was?
Yeah, that's why they used to say McDonald's the place to go.
Oh, okay.
Because, man, it was good. We had a Good Friday. We went to McDonald's.
That's like me going to, like, in high school, and the mall was across the street, if you know North Miami Beach, in North Miami.
Yeah, we know the Jewish school.
Oh, I tell you, people are hateration up in here. Where our Fridays was Pizza Friday, and, you know, because we couldn't really afford to go across the mall and eat back then.
The problem is, today, is that kids have, when it comes to eating and things of that nature, kids have so many options.
Oh, okay.
And what I've learned is you can't give kids so many options because they don't know any better. So it's you who have to mold them. You have to mold their palate. And so when you're lazy on your end and you don't feel like cooking and you continuously pick up something quick and on the go, that's what their palate gets used to.
Absolutely.
So when you have a change of heart and you feel like everybody in my household is going to eat healthy now you're trying to introduce them to fruits and vegetables, and they're like, ew, this is nasty. I don't like this.
Wow.
But even if you get stuck in that phase, the best thing to do is what I learned by just reading a couple of articles. Incorporate your children into cooking these meals because they'll feel better about themselves that they helped out with this. The other day, Jocelyn helped me make muffins. Mm-hmm. And she, when it was time to eat dinner, she was like, Tajay, I helped mommy make these muffins. They're so good. Even though she didn't even taste them yet. But the fact that she helped
Yeah.
made her, like, I made this. This is going to taste good. So you have to start to incorporate those things and show them, like, even make small changes. Like when we were kids, my mom stopped buying whole milk and she bought skim milk. To this day, I can only buy whole skim milk because that's what she trained us on. And she took away white bread and introduced us to wheat bread. You can make small changes like that instead of just going full throttle saying, you guys want to eat this and that's it. But you already set a standard. So when you're trying to break away from an unhealthy standard, you have to introduce these positive things, like just in a small, like.
I got you.
You got what I'm saying?
I got what you're saying.
Piece by piece, you should introduce them.
So I can't have my Big Mac no more. I can just have a cheeseburger.
See, you want to have
Really?
Morningstar make great veggie burgers. You should try one.
No, thank you.
A
See,
veggie burger.
Morningstar is a veggie burger.
that's just a lettuce with bread.
No.
It's not.
That's so wrong.
I got my cousin on here. She does a lot of she's a chef and she does a lot of paleo eating. And once before she made this buffalo burger, but it was not out of meat. It was out of she actually used shrimp. And she put a buffalo twist on it, and her husband loves to eat, and he ate it. He wasn't thinking of like, oh, this is healthy. He just, it tastes good.
I'm a little hungry.
No, she's an excellent chef.
He was hungry.
All right, stop it. Brian Wesley, as far as the oh, sorry, that's my phone. As far as the
No phones in the studio.
as far as the Project 10 go, what does it entail as far as eating?
Most of us are doing 2 meal nutrition shakes a day. They're packed with tri-soy protein, a good amount of fiber. It's almost no sugar. It's less than 1 gram. It's almost no salt. Diabetic friendly, kosher friendly. It's just everything that you need and nothing that you don't. And for people like myself that are very busy, it also takes away that excuse from a prep time. I mean, how long does it take to throw a couple of scoops of mix into a shaker cup or just to toss it into a blender? And, it also has the ability to hold you over. As I mentioned before, and your husband and I were laughing about the portions we used to eat. This thing, I do a shake in the morning around 8:30 and it holds me for 1. And for me, that's major because I would eat all day just because I was bored or it was available. And having a contracting company and being an entrepreneur, you're always somewhere with somebody at a meeting. And that's just not friendly. Yeah. I got people that always want to meet at Panera or from diner or, some bakery. And it just makes life difficult when you have all that stuff sitting around you that you're not supposed to have. And then I like to cook, and doing a lot of cooking, I always did a lot of fried things because that's what we do in our community often. And I had to learn to eat healthier and just to really rely on wanting to have a healthier body. So I'm working right now. Still doing 2 shakes a day,
Okay.
And I'm trying to get down another 60, and I'm going to encouraging other people to do likewise. And like I said, for those that are not interested in the challenge, I would at least try to encourage you to try a healthier eating lifestyle so that way you can stop clogging your arteries and things of that nature and put things into your body that promote things that would, lower your blood pressure and other things. I want to see people get off of their medications and just be able to live longer. Be around for your children. If you're like me and you are struggling with doing certain things, if you don't want to do it for yourself, do it for your kids, do it for other people that love you, but get healthier by any means.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Excuse me. So I want to play Trisha's role a little. She likes to play the devil advocate on the show. So I have a question for you. So this is a challenge, and we know we don't want to call it a diet because you start a diet, you go off the diet, and this is a lifestyle change that you're promoting. My question to you is, once we're finished with the challenge, you've accomplished your goal weight. Now you just want to maintain it. And I'm tired of shakes. I'm done with the shakes. How do you teach others to transition into eating food without depending on these shakes that we know has these many calories, and I know that it won't have a big effect on my body as far as weight? How do you teach others to transition out of just meal replacements for as the shakes go?
Great question. I'm glad you brought it up because I definitely wouldn't have thought about sharing this had you not. The company that actually owns the Project 10 Challenge is called by Solace. Some people know it by Body by Buy. We actually have that's an awesome community of people. When you let people know that you're on the challenge, other people keep you encouraged or what have you. And for a lot of people, when they reach their goal weight, they still stay in touch with people that are on the challenge or they encourage other people. But within the community, one of the things that does happen, we do talk about healthy eating choices. We do have a link to healthy meals that you can prepare, things that you can do to stop snacking on unhealthy choices. It's a lot, and that's all part of the community, and that's something that you don't pay for when you get involved with the challenge. And it's awesome because for a guy like myself that didn't know how good Brussels sprouts could be or didn't think about doing baked fish as an alternative to something else, coming in contact with so many people that have dropped 60 pounds and 100 pounds now, have learned to maintain their weight, has been very helpful to me to know that there actually is delicious food that is not unhealthy for me. So what we do is after you finish your challenge, since you became friends with other people and whatever else, especially now that we have the workout group, there is opportunity for you to get educated on healthy.
Okay.
That's another thing that I always try to promote is educating those who don't know, because we can easily say, you just have to eat healthier. I don't know how to eat healthier. So one thing that I try to do is go back to the basics. Well, this is how you eat healthier. This is how you have a balanced plate. And I know for losing that amount of weight from 60 to 100 pounds, mentally that can play on you because you're thinking, I don't want to go backwards. And I know last time I ate this type of food, I gained weight. But it's a thing of teaching those how to eat the things they like, but just making adjustments to it. Instead of using butter or oil, you may change it up. Like one recipe, instead of they using sugar, they use applesauce because the sweetness is still there. So, yes. And different desserts that you love.
You're making them think. It's like I can't be thinking about all this stuff.
And you brought up another point. You stated that a lot of business colleagues of yours, they like to meet in restaurants, and it's just like happened to be the norm. And you never want to go out and eat, and someone's just sitting there eating, and you're like, well, I had my shake this morning, so I can't eat nothing, because it's kind of rude for others to eat in front of you, and you don't want to make them feel bad. So there's another thing.
My almonds.
No, you can bring almonds to the restaurant. But what you can do is take a look at the menu, and a great thing is restaurants know how to substitute. So it is okay to have an early lunch, and that lunch consists of a salad, but consists of a lot of protein within that salad. So there are different things that you can do. So I know how those may be on a challenge and they're focused and they're like, well, I have my 2 shakes and I can't eat anything else. You can make adjustments. I don't want those to feel like because they're on a challenge that they have to be so strict, because once you put that in your mind and you do something that you normally won't do on a challenge, it sets you back mentally into like a depressive state, saying that as if you're failing yourself. So I always want those to know whatever challenge you are doing, it's okay to have hiccups along the way.
Absolutely.
Now,
When that point you just bring up was actually awesome, and I discussed this, I think, the very first time that maybe TJ had me on.
Yeah.
The challenge is very forgiving. You can do your shake the way you want to. I actually always have extra shake mix around, and we have recipes that will allow them to taste like what I call dessert shake, and I will do that instead of having some kind of snack that's got 1 million calories in it. But the company right now is very big on educating. And we just launched the group challenge workout, the group workout. And what's happening with that is pretty much we always get somebody that is some kind of a fitness trainer or a healthcare professional that ends up in the group. And while, you have people from different lifestyles, we all get together, we work out together according to our ability. And then you have somebody that does know how to eat clean or does know things that you can do to help your body. And as you form these relationships, this is something that helps us keep our weight maintained after we get done. And I'm very excited about that because I have never been around so many healthy people in my life. I thought I was going to hate it, and I'm actually finding out that learning to be more creative about your choices, learning to think about the impact that what you eat or what you don't do physical-wise will definitely have, a drawback on your longevity of life in a lot of cases. It's been good to know that education is very important for people that I'm with.
Absolutely.
Because I have learned so much in the last 7 or 8 months about eating clean. I didn't even know that term, eating clean, until I got involved with some of them. And I can honestly say all these things are auxiliary to the challenge. When I first heard about a meal replacement shake, I was like, get off my phone playing with me.
A whole meal.
It didn't make sense.
Right.
But now that I understand better, and there are some days that, due to my business schedule, I actually don't get a chance to do the shake. And I've learned that, as long as I didn't do anything that is ridiculous as far as eating-wise, I don't have to feel guilty.
Right.
And I tell people all the time, there needs to be some kind of a break so that way you can have some kind of enjoyment.
Mm-hmm.
So on Sundays, especially as a preacher, I enjoy myself on Sunday, but I'm just like to say that my appetite has decreased. I no longer can eat the portions that I would have. So even though I'm having this delicious stuff on Sundays, I can't even have as much of it as I want to. So I'm in good shape as far as that goes. And I'm glad that you brought up the education piece because that's largely why we will not try a dietary lifestyle change and other things of that nature. And I'm even sitting here right now saying, I can't believe I'm using terms like diet. Last year, somebody had asked me about a dietary lifestyle change. I said, stop cussing at me.
I understand that one.
You know what? You gotta do something for me. You gotta help DJ KJ get there to be able to say these kind of words like you. His mind is still on the Big Mac and the Whopper.
Look, I just said I cut down from the Big Mac to a cheeseburger.
You know how you think that some people gonna change and it's just not.
You just take a pause with him.
You just have to pray for them. Here he go. He's like, well, I can't eat a Big Mac, but I can eat a number 2 that got 2 cheeseburgers.
It's a Big Mac.
Just put it all together.
You know what? Y'all ain't gotta bring that up. I wrote McDonald's. Y'all wrote McDonald's. Y'all told McDonald's to get rid of my 2 cheeseburger meal. Cause it ain't on the menu.
That means
it's not.
You know what that means? You know what that means? But it's not on the menu. It's like it's behind. They don't always tell you.
You know what?
All the
I'm gonna
stuff
tell you what
that's
they
on the
did
menu.
though. They got rid of 2 cheeseburgers, but they put on a double cheeseburger.
You know what they're trying to say?
They're trying to save bread.
They're trying to save bread. You gotta save the bread.
Hey, so I did cut out of bread.
No, okay. I need this question.
By force, I'm done.
You just stay right there. Just stay right there. My question is because I love and I think I asked this Monday.
Yes.
Monday, you wasn't here. I love bread. I had Cousin Alan on, and Cousin Alan lost 60 pounds.
Go ahead.
So he was telling his story. But my thing is, I love bread. I love a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. When I want something sweet in that sense and I'm home, I go straight to what a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But it's got to be soft white bread. What do I substitute? I'm just saying. I love rice cakes too, but not as a sandwich. No.
Put the jelly and peanut butter on the rice cake.
No, it's too thick.
I'm just saying.
But say like I want a sandwich. What do I go to? Wheat bread? Do I go to
go to the spoon?
The gluten free.
A spoon of peanut butter, a spoon of jelly. and you
And just
eat it,
put it together,
just put it
right?
in the mouth and
That
eat it.
is nasty. I don't like that.
You know what? You say this, and I was watching this infomercial where they were promoting this knife. And he took this knife, the knife was so sharp that he took a slice of bread and sliced that one slice of bread into 2 slices.
Okay.
It's all about moderation.
So I
like
can eat
Jocelyn won't eat I always use my child as an example.
That's fine.
She doesn't eat a lot, and this is a wasteful child when it comes to food. You already know this. But what I would do for her, instead of making like 2 slices of bread, I would get 1 slice of bread, put the peanut butter and jelly on it, and just fold it in there.
And I do that for the kids.
No, do it for yourself.
Okay.
It's all about cutting back and doing things in moderation. And the more you do this, I'm not telling you to change your entire eating habits, but there are certain things that we know within ourselves that we can change and do better with. So, if you're in love with this white bread that is full of flour and sugar,
You see how she killing it? See how she just killed it?
everything you don't need.
Fast forwarding her.
See, and y'all thought it was just me.
No, but because I know some people may have a liking to something that they always like. Instead of me going straight to a chocolate bar or a chocolate drink that's not healthy in a sense, I just happen to like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And people have to understand as well. I know you know as well, but you have to understand it's not about it's about the calorie intake and the sugar intake. It's not necessarily the food you're eating, because you can have a chocolate bar that will have so many more less calories than that peanut butter and jelly sandwich you're eating with the white bread. Because you have to think about the serving size from the peanut butter, the serving size from the grape jelly, apple jelly, strawberry jelly, peach jam. They have a whole section of this.
I'm going to leave y'all because, I'm a country boy. I'm sorry. We're going to eat our jam.
You can have your jams, but you have to remember it's about the sugar, the sodium, and the overall caloric intake, because what they don't tell you on the back of the packages, and I always tell people to read the packages,
right? But
they don't break it down to the serving size. They just tell you 2 serving sizes, this amount, but you have to break down that sugar. When that sugar says 23 grams, it's per serving size. Right. So if you're intaking 3 serving sizes with 23 grams of sugar, multiply that by 3. That's what you're ingesting in your system, and we're not aware of this. We're like, it tastes good, I just want to have it. Do things in moderation.
So you're telling me you want me to go to Publix. When I go to Publix grocery shopping, instead of spending an hour.
You go grocery shopping?
Sometimes.
I'm just saying.
And very often. But instead of spending an hour in there, I'm going to spend about 3 or 4 hours in there because I got to read everything.
You know what?
Well, I got you. I got this one. I'm going to be with you. I got you on this one. When you go to McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
Half of the time you say 1 second, right?
1 second what?
Because you're trying to decide what you want to eat.
You know what?
I'm just saying. You say 1 second, you say,
what I want when I go in the drive-thru. The problem is I had you with me, and you'll be like,
because I'm very choicey, right? I don't really want that, right? And then thank you for backing me.
When you pull up to the drive-thru and you tell the lady, give me a number 3, and she say, you want number 3? Didn't I just say number 3? What size fries do you want?
McDonald's
better give us some money.
Brother Wesley, not sure if you know this, but I always share this with DJ KJ and Lady TJ about how you grocery shop when you go to the grocery store. Not to ever go on an empty stomach, because when you go grocery shopping on an empty stomach, you make irrational choices.
Oh yeah. And
you rush out of there and you forget half the things that you went to pick up.
It ain't even on my list. It ain't even on the list.
And the foods that you purchase, you don't necessarily go home and cook. You stop at a fast food place.
Yes, you do.
Pick something up to eat.
And Diva Fitness is so right because I work for Publix. And all of a sudden, when you walk in the door, you see these bins now. And they call them dump bins.
Yeah,
and what they do is just there to make you think, okay, I want that. And you ain't even entered the store yet.
Wow.
But, they put stuff there and they make you think, hey, that'll be good. And sometimes, every register now have the candy bars and the cookies and stuff.
Oh yeah, don't forget all the cooler with the sodas and stuff.
No, we're doing away with that.
So the best, I just want, Brother Wesley, I know your listeners, probably your fans listening as well, but always remember, never grocery shop on an empty stomach. You'll lose their focus and concentration. Remember, being hungry affects the mind in so many ways that you do lose focus. So you want to go in there with a clear conscience. You know what you're going in there to get. And always, I say, shop the outside of the grocery store first. Usually that's where the produce is located. But now grocery stores are getting smart. They're mixing in the produce in the dairy aisles with the processed food. So you have to be mindful of that as well. But if you're going in with a full stomach, probably best off of oatmeal. I'm sorry, I love oatmeal.
I love oatmeal. I love oatmeal.
Well, or one of your meal replacements, something that, you know, you're feeling full, you're feeling good, and you're ready to take on whatever task is ahead of you. That's how you should grocery shop. That's how you should take on a lot of activities you have to do throughout the day as well.
Okay, so
now, Brother Wesley, I want to ask, do you exercise a lot?
This is becoming my newest thing. I'm actually getting hooked on that the same way I've learned to get hooked on eating better.
Okay.
It started off as a slow process. As I said, with my health issue, I wasn't allowed to work out immediately. I started walking first, and then I started doing, I guess, what you would call a walk-run. Okay. And now I'm able to, whenever I feel like it, go outside and top 2 miles. And that's something I haven't done since I was playing football. I keep that dumbbells right next to the bed. If I can't make it to the gym, I try to at least do something cardio-wise at the house. I'm trying to do something physical every day. So this way it works along with the better eating, because one of the things that I don't want to do is get comfortable with the fact that I've dropped weight and then it starts creeping back up on me. I was on 33 pills a day when I first got out of the hospital last year. And I'm down to 3 pills, so I'm not going back to that mess.
Amen.
I don't blame you.
My medications were almost $17,000 a month had I not had good health insurance. So, yeah, I do work out, and I'm trying to encourage others, and that goes back to the group workout thing that we're trying to do. I've been contacting churches in my area, trying to set up workout groups. I mean, even if all we can do is get together and walk. And, you know, I oftentimes tell people at invitation time, when we're in church, so as long as somebody wants to get baptized in something and they don't want to walk down by themselves, and I oftentimes have been saying, even before I started trying to work out, we walk together for everything else. We walk together to go shopping for clothes we can't afford, for places that we don't need to be, to get food that we don't need to swallow. So we need to take the opportunity to walk together to do things that are better for us.
One of the questions that I asked Brother Wesley, does our rock bottoms always signify that we a change in our the way we eat? Because like Brother Wesley said, he was taking so many pills or what have you for whatever it is that, you know, was ailing in his body. Do we have to have a what I want to call the word, a rock bottom moment to say I'm going to change? Or tell me something.
Sometimes.
Well, I think you will agree with me on this, that part of what those that are already active at trying to be healthier should be doing is also trying to catch you before you hit your rock bottom.
Right.
Absolutely. And especially because I say it because a lot of us don't see it. And what, this is our second year talking about fitness and healthier bodies, lifestyle change, and all of this. I don't think we even say diet on the
no,
show.
No, we don't say diet
on the
when
show.
We do say your diet, if we're referring to your meal plan.
Right.
But one thing I can say is rock bottom is too late, and sometimes others hit rock bottom, and that's your wake up call.
Gotcha.
And like, there are so many complications and problems that could cause you to have that change. Like, I know for Brother Wesley, I'm not sure of your entire story, but I know that moment that you went to your physician and he told you, hey, you have to do something before you do hit rock bottom. Yeah. That was your wake-up call. And another thing is when people look at living a healthier lifestyle. They think it costs so much money.
Right.
They look at the commercials. A salad costs $4. Look at the long run. He just said that he was spending over $17,000 on medication, and he's down to $3.
Wow.
So you're looking at the now. You have to look at the later. That's what you're preparing yourself. Your now is going to appreciate, your later is going to appreciate your now for making healthier choices.
Absolutely.
So you just have to think about those things when you're in that moment and you think about it. Oh my gosh, this costs this amount. Well, just imagine the medical bills that you will accumulate if you follow in this negative direction.
Okay, so my next question is, because I know people are asking, the next question is, we hear this all the time that we need to eat this such kind of food. That food is expensive. I don't want to spend. This is a DJ KJ moment.
Grow your own.
I just want to say, get your backyard. My uncle grow tomatoes, cabbage, collard greens.
Grow your own.
He live right there in Lake Forest.
But I need it today because we are a microwave kind of world. You know I'm gonna do this to y'all, so y'all.
So that goes back to what Brother Wesley has what he has been doing for the past 7 to 8 months, and for him to mention that he really hasn't been like team exercise, but remember it's 85% of what you take in to make that change, and it's your body and it's the things that you eat. So if you are living this microwave lifestyle, you need something fast. Meal replacement would be a great plan for you. And during that time, you can learn how to transition yourself out of being such a microwave type person.
Because now I'm gonna have to go back on your team. So you went on. I'm back on your team right now. Because I was thinking, because I think you said it on Friday. Where you made your own meals. You can make your own meals. Exactly. So microwave world. I'm just trying to tell y'all, prep your own meals. That way, when you are like, I'm hungry, instead of you running out to taste the burger that somebody put in the microwave, you can go use your George Foreman grill, DJ KJ. I'm just saying.
I got about 4 of them. You ain't saying nothing.
I'm just saying.
I got the low one, the big one, and the outside grill.
I don't even have a George.
You don't have
we
a
gotta
George
get
Foreman?
you. We gotta
You
get
can
you.
have one of
I
mine.
don't have a George. I don't have a griddle. I don't have a NutriBullet.
Well, we're gonna take
That's
care
it,
of
a
you.
NutriBullet.
That's it, just for my shakes. But
We're gonna
something
take care of you, all right?
that I love that you brought back to my memory was meal prep. And I know we all come from families. It's a few of us that lives really by ourselves. So, you know, sometimes when you're making a change, you're living in a house with others and you feel alone. This is how you incorporate your family, especially with meal prepping. What are things that they like to eat? You know, and you all prep your meals together. So, you know, when it's time for dinner, your dinner is already prepared. So it's less stress. Mom isn't in the kitchen trying to figure out what everybody has to eat because she's tired, because she worked all day. Kids are aggravated. Husband just coming home. If all these things are pre-planned and they're great meals and everything isn't a soup or a salad. If you prepare these meals earlier within the week and make it a family event, you not only bring your family closer together, but you're helping them live a healthier lifestyle as well without them even knowing it.
I love it. I love it. Brother John Riley says to you, DJ KJ, tell my brother I'll make him some good turkey burgers.
John, we're going to have to put prayer over the turkey burgers and all.
I would eat that turkey burger. Make it 2 of them.
And then he also said, make it 2 turkey burgers. I just caught that at the last end. He also says, laziness and quickness have made us an unhealthy nation.
Amen.
Yes.
That's a microwave kind of
I
one,
agree with
right?
that.
We are, and we think we're not lazy because we're so busy. But what are we actually busy doing?
Yeah. It's like my daughter said the other day. She's like,
Hi, Robert.
I asked her, do she know how to, what, you know, she always coming to the house and, Daddy, what you cooking? And I'm saying, nothing for you.
Which child?
Melissa. I already know.
You know, so,
Which child of ours?
She go home and she's like, Daddy, I cooked chicken. Okay, how did it come? I don't know, we cooked it in the microwave. You know
The girl cooked grits in the microwave, so you know we're not eating that.
Yeah. And I'm saying,
it just ain't working when you cook it in the and then sit it on warm.
I said,
really?
Do you know the microwave meant to warm the food up, not cook?
They done made it wear conventional.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
It just,
she figured that she was going to
in her house, She don't need no kitchen. She doesn't need a stand with the microwave.
You know, we doing baby steps with Melissa. You know, we have our sidebars. You know, we try to talk about meal prep and things of that nature. And she said she's increased at least 3 times a week of cooking dinner. So, you know.
She cooks. Now, the beautiful part about Melissa, let me get a good side since y'all get a bad side. I'm just saying. Let me protect my child. Let me protect. They don't know fried greasy foods.
No,
we never ever fixed anything with deep fried anything. Never ever in our time to this day. So if they do, they going out to buy it from somebody like Popeyes and some other people in fried chicken place with the different name letters.
Browning it a little.
No, what they know is bake. They know bake or grill. That's what we did. Don't ask us why we kind of cute where we at now, but I'm just saying. We don't do fried.
Yeah, meat. You know what?
Cooking oil it was really just olive oil. Meet me.
Where they at? I got yeah. So think about that, Brother Wesley, when you meet people like DJ KJ and Lady TJ. These kids.
You gonna love us. You gonna love us. We gotta meet.
Anytime, brother. Anytime.
Wait, let me say this. In 2 things. One thing KJ said was about the grocery store and the length that it takes to shop. Once people go in and check the labels a couple of times, or since we have this wonderful thing called the internet where you can actually look up things,
yeah, they
have
have
a good idea of what you want before you go.
You have a list.
It's going to impact the next 20, 30 years of your life or give you more longevity. To spend an extra hour looking at labels once or twice is well worth it. And then the other thing is, y'all talking about fried chicken, young as a preacher, that's what we do. We do that gospel word often. And then what I found is, if you take smaller pieces of chicken, it's a real simple recipe that I got right around the time that I first got to my college. You take a cookie sheet, you drizzle your chicken with a little olive oil.
Love olive
oil. You roll it in cornflakes. Just plain cornflakes.
He did tell us
that. Freshen up real good and slide it in the oven. I promise you, it comes out tasting different fried chicken, whereas to the point I don't even miss fried chicken like I used to.
Oh, wow.
I got some chicken in the refrigerator right now.
But Brother Wesley, you're
he's talking about he got chicken in the some chicken in the refrigerator right now. He gonna go get some cornflakes with no sugar.
Brother Wesley, you're so right.
Cornflakes with no sugar?
Yes!
That's what I'm referring to. That goes back to what I was saying in moderation. You don't have to take away the foods that you love. You just have to learn how to, adjust them. Right, and revamp them. And for you to say that, you teach your children how to use the oven. That's one of my favorite tools to use when cooking is the oven, because you can do so much in the oven. Especially not only just fried chicken. You can bake your vegetables as well. You don't always have to put them in a pot with some water, because when you water down your vegetables, you take a lot of the nutrients out of it. That's why they say steam your vegetables, and it's a light steam. So when we drench our vegetables in this water, and you especially try to stay away. I know a lot of people purchase canned foods and canned vegetables, but
can't do it.
There's a life of frozen vegetables out here.
I love frozen.
we don't do the canned.
And just think about how you can take your own portion out. Right. Even if you're not cooking for your entire family, you're just cooking your small meal. A side of vegetables and a piece of salmon that takes less than 20 minutes to put in the oven, you can't beat it.
I do that. Let me tell you my quick meal. This is me. This is Lady TJ one-on-one. One of my quick go-to meals is, because he loves the rice part, and I try really hard to stay away from rice, but my biggest thing is the veggies. So my kick is, if I do a grilled or I do a baked chicken, just so happen to be chicken, it's always a bird. It is like you say, Brother Wesley, with it dressed in some olive oil, and then I have these herbs and seasoning herbs that has no salt in them that I dress them with, but they also, the veggies are dressed in the olive oil as well with the seasoning. So it's onions, it's carrots, it's broccoli, it's potatoes, and that's my meal. But I have to, on the other side, because my husband likes rice, he just happens to be one of them little geeky guys. He is straight up geeky. Straight geeky. He got to have white, he got to have yellow, brown, purple, green, whatever color the rice is he wanted. He got to have it. So I make a small pot just for him because I don't want the rice part. I just want the meat and the vegetables. So if you want to do it that way, that's just one of my little quick go-to meals. Boy, I tear that up in a heartbeat. And the other day, what did I make for you? Some fish with
broccoli and onions and potatoes
and red peppers, green peppers.
See, and that's the thing. And I love the fact that you guys are just speaking of so much food.
They fix some. He fixed some rice. He messed it up.
You just can always, it's hard for people to change. You can't change them. You just gotta meet them where they are. Yeah.
So you make a small
one. The rice, okay? Take the starch off of it. So
that's what you think you did.
How many times did you wash it before you cooked it? Clean out the starch off?
About 3 or 4 times.
Lord help us.
It was still a little cloudy, but it was alright.
No, my rice don't be cloudy. I don't eat that cloudy.
Now he makes the best rice. If you had to eat rice,
I mean, it should be his specialty.
I'm so serious. He eat it all the time.
It is my specialty.
I can't keep eating it.
But just always remember, like you guys are talking, there's so many different options if we give ourselves a chance, and you will realize that it's quicker to cook your own food than actually taking the time to go out, stand in line, and order wherever it may be. That time you're using to waste gas and go out, you could be home cooking something less than 20 minutes.
Well, me, I was raised cooking, and I just get a joy out of cooking.
His mom does the best.
See her face coming in. Oh, you cook that?
Yeah, I love that. All that is hot, sexy on the biscuit. I mean a chicken.
Sometimes I just love to, just to see how things come out.
Plain chicken that ain't cooked. That's hot, sexy when a man is in there cooking. I'm just trying to give you my 2 5 cents.
I'm sorry, Brother Wesley.
Brother Wesley, I'm gonna let you go because I know you got other things to do. I love that you spent the whole hour with me. I just want to tell you how much we got to meet in person. We do. I'm gonna have to figure out how we gonna get to New Jersey when the snow leaves.
Yeah, when the snow leaves.
It's going to happen soon enough, and I got a couple of trips to Florida on my schedule, so we're going to make it happen.
Yeah, we got to make it happen. I must meet you. I must. So that you could be on air, and then I could take a cute little picture with you, and we just be... I seen your pictures. So I'm going to be one of them people going, yeah! I'm just saying. But I do thank you. I thank you. Don't forget Monday, y'all. He will be back this Monday. He's going to talk some more. We're just going to talk about this Project 10 challenge and how we need to get better with our lives and spiritually.
Going bike riding in the morning.
Bike riding. Amen. That I need you to keep touching my husband like that, Maybe it's come from a man. It's different.
It sure is.
We're going to talk about that on Monday. You're going to tell me that, Brother Wesley. Is it a difference from a man telling the same thing the woman is telling? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Lead by example.
Look, we don't even have to hold a conversation. I'm already up. Yes, it don't matter.
I'm just saying.
No matter how you slice it in your voice, Patricia, it don't matter.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. You need to still be... I'm going to have to grab you on another subject. Maybe you can help and throw some food stuff in there so you can understand it, Brother Wesley. And then you changed my husband's life on that part.
I understand it, but y'all don't understand it. Y'all just don't understand it. See. It's hard for an old country boy.
Oh, ain't nothing never too hard to change. That's all I'm going to tell you on that one.
I didn't say it's too hard to change. I just said it's hard.
Brother Wesley, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you. And
Anytime.
I know, in due time. I still got faith in that dude there. I love him. But y'all just tune in on Monday. He's gonna talk some more. We're gonna get some things done. Plus with Diva Fitness in the house, it's just icing on the cake. That's just how that rolls. So I thank you so much. And you have a great Valentine's Day on top of your birthday. That's just great gifts. That's all I'm gonna say for that. I'm gonna leave it alone.
And when we return with my segment, I will be giving out some heart-healthy Valentine's Day tips.
All right. You see how she just snuck that in, y'all? Late TJ, Diva Fitness.
And the one on DJ KJ.
The one and only, yes.
Ain't nobody else like him.
Nobody.
He's mine, y'all. Thank you, Brother Wesley. Love you. Bye.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
All right.
Bye.
Hit some music. Hit us with some music.
Brother
Hit us with some
Wesley right
music.
here. We're going to do this one.
Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. I just want to let y'all know that everybody is in the studio. See my grandson? It's my grandson. And my daughter.
Oh, Lord.
With baby Skylar.
Skylar.
Yeah.
I ain't got no K in it.
And my Diva Fitness Pro.
But anyway,
And let me give y'all a full length of DJ KJ so y'all know. I'm just trying to tell you. See the little pudge? See the little pudge in the belly? You know, work that out. Work that out.
I want her to call me on
I
radio.
really appreciate y'all listening to us right here at King Off Radio Studio.
Singing my song.
Play her song because she got it.
Y'all just get ready because we finna really get into it with Diva Fitness. Trust me.
Hey, Robert. Hey,
There'll
Robert.
be no McDonald's talk right now, alright? Y'all stick to say, don't go nowhere right out
What's
this
the
one.
show called?
Right out this show, Diva Fitness.
What's the
will be
show
right
called?
here.
She fired. She fired, y'all. She fired. She couldn't tell me the show. It's the lady.
Look like this,
teacher.
fire.
She fired.
Like this.
Cut her off. Donald Trump fired. I'm just
No, she should start watching a lot more of like Food Network.
I do. That's why I know like different things. Kenny just be talking stuff.
No, especially like 30-minute meals. Like Rachel Ray has talked so much over the years.
She got new stuff or that's old stuff?
She got new stuff. She got her own show.
I don't know. I know she, because like she's multi-marketing worth of person. How about that?
Watch out for him. Glad y'all go out, look in.
She talks about meals that you can prep for the entire week for like family meals.
Yeah.
And she does that as well. Like she has like a Sunday special.
How you gonna eat?
I'm always on demand.
That's true.
Don't go nowhere. We don't let TJ devotion.
Eat a Whopper.
I have
Don't pay her no attention.
State Farm.
Don't pay her no attention. I'll tell y'all what we gonna do. That's it, y'all. We going right here.
On the train.
Damn.
It's in Jesus. Give me strength.
That's outside.
Oh, look at me on the outside, and you may not see.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Right now, we got maybe 2 minutes for this song. Hey, Cameron. Right now, this is my grandson, Cameron. Yeah, I'm trying to train him. But anyway, we got about a minute and a half before Diva Fitness come live. Y'all better get ready to run out to McDonald's, run to 7-Eleven, or whatever. After her segment come over, she gonna turn you all against Burger King, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, all that stuff. So y'all ladies, don't go. She's coming up in a half a minute. All right, this is your two DJ KJ right here with Cameron and on the Lady TJ Midday Devotion. All right, y'all. I hope y'all really enjoy yourselves. I'm glad to see y'all on you now. Join us Sunday. Join us this coming Sunday where Brother Cornell Glover will be bringing the message from Hollandale Beach Church. We're going to keep these music now going on. Hope we tell somebody about the broadcast. It's fully in effect right now. This is your city, DJ right here, right now. Say hi, Kimberly. All right.
I said hi to my friend. And he's drooling like all everywhere.
Got tea coming?
You got tea.
Y'all tell me what y'all eating to help DJ KJ change his eating habits. I'm just saying.
Waffle House, because you know they go on Valentine's Day. You get a candlelight dinner with some IHOP, and then you get a burger, a Whopper. Yeah.
And his daughter, help them to not eat the junk food. I'm just trying to tell you.
I gotta gain weight, so yeah.
Well, she pregnant. She don't have no choice.
Because you know you don't gain no weight. And we're back. Hey everyone, you are on the air with Diva Fitness, and I am here to bring you some heart healthy Valentine's Day tips. In honor of Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow.
I'm just saying.
Are you okay?
Yes.
So yeah,
Lots of chocolate. That's what I'm gonna say.
So you know me and my Google, so I had to figure out what can I talk about besides, you know, even though this is my fun fitness day, you know, I was supposed to do wellness Wednesday, but you know, we had some minor, you know, issues, but we're
That wasn't mine, but it became mine. I'm just saying.
Isn't that how it goes?
That's what mine, but it came mine.
We say don't make other people problems our problems, we do it anyway.
It's mine.
But it's cool.
It is.
So your sweetheart may have the key to your heart, but a proper diet and regular physical activity can be the key to a healthy heart. This Valentine's Day, indulge your sweetheart with a heart-healthy gift or date. So, here are a few tips to have that heart-healthy Valentine's Day.
Did she sound like she wrote that, y'all? I'm just trying to tell you. Did she sound like she wrote that? Sounds just like she wrote it last night. Worked real hard on it.
Thank you. Shout out to American Heart Association and my beautiful education at Florida A&M University.
Amen.
So, our first tip. Rather than tempting your beloved with chocolates, consider a gift that has more...
What?
Are we okay?
Yeah, he trying to get me to video you.
So, consider a healthier gift. Search for a poem that describes your feelings and write it on a beautiful paper for a handmade Valentine. So, you know how we just think that we could just give chocolates and flowers. We have other things that we could do as well. Another one is quality time. It's one of the most meaningful gifts. Bundle up and plan an active outing such as sledding, ice skating. And I think they're saying these like things of sledding and ice skating because it's still winter, but you know, we live in Florida, so I don't know how much ice skating and sledding we'll do. But you can gather wood for a fire. This weekend is going to be pretty cool, so cold. So you know, having a nice fire would be nice for this Valentine's Day weekend. And if you're feeling adventurous, go a little do a indoor rock climbing.
Well, I'm going fishing.
I got a tip for you along the way because you know how I feel about fishing. Another tip, if your children are having a Valentine's Day party at their school or daycare, instead of sending candies, consider mini boxes of raisins, mini bags of pretzels, pencils, or stickers as tokens of their friendly affection. Now, I have a confession to make in regards to this.
All right.
So, I sent to school Fun Dip.
Okay.
You know, the candy with all the sugar in it, and you just dip the stick in it.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
That is Kenny's favorite on top of sugar sticks.
And you know what? I was going to bring you all the rest of the Fun Dips for the kids, because I knew you was going to have the grandkids, but I know, you know,
no, I did that yesterday.
Baby eat them and all that sugar, especially Cam.
It was on the 12 yesterday.
It's going to work out. No, don't raise your hand because, you know, you're going to drop them off and leave, Chrissy.
Thank you.
I was going to eat it myself, but okay.
Something I did see, but the reason why I got the Fun Dip instead of this other thing, because they just mentioned pencils. There's this Valentine's Day box where you could give out a pencil in a card instead of candy, and I thought it was such a great idea. But it was only 12 pencils in the box.
Oh.
I got 16 kids to deal with.
Oh, wow.
So I had to go for the, you know, quantity over quality in that instant. But hey, it's Valentine's Day. I'm sorry. So, but there are other things you could do. You could do pencil stickers as a token of their friendly affection instead of candy. So you can think about that on next year. Next year, I'll try to do better. Another thing you can do, cooking at home is an excellent way to control the quality and amounts of what you eat. Take a date to a local cooking class to practice your skills of learning a new technique. I discussed how just having my daughter help me make muffins the other day, how that brought us closer, and she was so excited about it. So how about for a dinner date, you can set up your own cooking class at home and have someone who you feel as though is a great cook to teach you and your mate how to cook something special. Or you could do something together, like prepare a romantic candlelit dinner at home using one of the AHA's heart healthy recipes.
That's what I'm talking about. You are being recorded. I'm just saying.
So preparing a candlelit dinner at home using a healthy heart recipe is something that's romantic as well. Another tip is if you go to a restaurant to celebrate, check out their American Heart Association has a website where they have heart healthy tips for dining out. So prior to you going out to one of your favorite restaurants to celebrate Valentine's Day, you can just check out a couple of tips. I know earlier in the segment with Brother Wesley, we were discussing how he has a lot of business meetings in restaurants, and I was discussing how you can always talk to the waiter or waitress and let them know, instead of using this type of instead of having it fried, can you steam it? There are many things that you can adjust while you're out eating. Don't think just because it's set up this way on the menu is the way you have to purchase it. So that's a great tip for going out and eating. Another tip, give to one another by giving back. Ask a date to volunteer with you at a local charity. Giving back is a healthy habit that will boost your mood and beat stress. How great do you feel when you're able to help others?
I'm awesome. I'm past awesome, beyond awesome. I just love doing it. So
it's just like, I don't know, it's like a revamp of Christmas. So instead of
Christmas, that should be for all the time, though. But I know, but Christmas just
but we don't think like that. We think it's just for a season. So this is another way to continue on that, giving and sharing is caring by giving back to others, giving back to your community and doing it with your mate. That just brings you all closer together. I'm always about, bringing loved ones closer. So just going out and helping others, and it lets you know how blessed you are and not to take so many things for granted that we do in our daily lives.
Amen.
So another thing is use this day as an opportunity to tell your loved one how you feel about him or her and share ways that you can support each other's health and wellness. So they have this site. It says, get started by taking my life check. It's just a list of things that you need to do in order to live a healthier lifestyle. So that's another thing that shows great love, an expression of love, just by making sure someone else is living a healthier life so they can live longer.
Okay, reality sit-in. Let me be, I got to play the other side person.
Okay.
Do you think majority of the people will look at Valentine's Day and think of some of those things, like doing some of those things, I should say, as romantic stuff that we should be doing in the sense of Valentine's Day, or should they look at this as this is something that we should have as a new thing in our lives?
Perfect. I'm glad you said that second part. It shows that we can, Valentine's Day doesn't have to be the same old Valentine's Day that we allow society to create for us.
Gotcha.
To make it seem like Valentine's Day, to show your love, is only by buying someone chocolates or buying them some gift that they've been asking for, or roses, or balloons and a teddy bear. There's so many ways of expressing love, and knowing that you have this partner that loves to give back and surprising them by taking them out to help those who are in need, that just shows them how genuine your heart truly is, and it will beat out flowers any day.
I look at it because I know most of the time people take Valentine's Day as a day of, can I be honest?
Yeah.
Free sex day.
Okay.
Free sex day. So in the sense of a romantic, if you want to, me romantic is me going to the,
we need to discuss sex.
Like,
because
you need to have a sex show so I can just laugh and pause.
I have no problem discussing sex at all.
You have to play with your own sex show.
It's not a sex show, it's a segment of sex.
Segment of sex.
Yes.
Hint the word sex. That's all I got for you.
Because sex is just what it is. It's sex.
Now you're going to make me pull up stuff on the Bible talking about sex, which
Go
is
ahead.
awesome. I'm with you.
Google the Bible.
Google the Bible.
No, use the Bible as Bible Google. Find certain stuff like I just
You
use
found the
Google.
X.
Right. Because sex is just sex. And people confuse sex with intimacy. And
It's different.
Right. But that's the problem. People equate Valentine's Day with sex and intimacy. That is so...
I'm waving to the people, y'all.
She's waving to the people. Okay, but they're like, that's another topic.
That's all another topic.
Guess what? It's still the month of February. Even though Valentine's Day will come tomorrow and go, we still have next week. And we can discuss that on Wednesday. And I'll have a better segment for you. On Wellness Wednesday, we'll be discussing Sex. We talk about sex in the heart. It's all, you know.
I'm gonna try to stay
together.
composed, you know, because I have my husband here, so you know I gotta stay controlled.
You are
Self-control.
So that's your sweet tooth.
That
so
is my
next tip. You
sweet
still
tooth.
craving something sweet?
Absolutely not. So she was
Send
saying
a fruit basket to your loved one that has natural sugar as well as healthy nutrients instead of sending sweets and added sugars.
Now let me ask you this, because if I send a fruit basket to somebody, which is I think
edible arrangements. So
I'm
I
just
saw this
saying.
morning, I'm in love with edible arrangements. Go ahead.
Oh my God! You know what? I got one. I'm gonna go there. He said we're funny. Robert said we're funny.
Hey, Robert.
Hey, Robert. Fruit baskets, because a lot of people, you know, because people say, the thing says, you know how we say they say? They said fruit baskets are, really? I saw that. Okay, so you're making me think differently. Don't make me think.
Fruit baskets.
Fruit baskets. People, lost my thought. Go back. Don't know no more. Lost it. I lost it.
Okay, but with fruit baskets, it'll come back to her because you got to let your you have to calm down, let your subconscious think for you. You're trying to think conscious.
No, you
it's
just
a whole
distracted me with
story.
extra.
I'm sorry, but listen. Replace chocolates with fruit baskets because they have a lot of natural sugars, and I was giving you a suggestion as edible arrangements is a great way to substitute that box of heart of chocolates. Another thing is spice it up. Try cooking at home with healthier seasonings. Try to avoid pre-packaged mixes. Now, you know how you go down the aisles and they have like taco mix and chili mix and all these different mixes if you want to make a meatloaf mix. You might want to try to stay away from those pre-packaged mixes because they're full of salt.
Right.
A lot of sodium, a lot of water. That's just water weight. A couple more tips. One of my favorite, sharing is caring. If you do go out for a romantic dinner date, order one entree to share. Many restaurant servings are enough for two. Splitting will keep you from overdoing it. Or you could do something that I like to do. You know, when Kareem and I, we go out to eat, he'll order one thing, and I'm always asking what he wants to order first so I can change my menu so we don't order the same thing.
I know. Kenneth does that. I'm like, you order first. And he's like, no. And then when I ordered, like, yeah, I wanted that too.
So I can eat
like, really?
some of his food.
I want to eat it. Yeah, I want to eat mine. Then I want to eat yours.
But that's a great sharing is caring by doing that. So, you know, because a lot of restaurants, these serving sizes are like, you can, like 3 people can eat off one plate, literally.
You know what? I have to give you props. I'm going to give you props. Because I've learned, one statement you said to me that triggered me to where I am now, physically and spiritually. But you said, don't eat the whole plate. Don't eat in the whole. Don't put the food in the whole. And I have taken that saucer, I'm telling you, you cannot pile up a saucer like you would do a full-blown plate. I'm saying it because I've done it and I'm still doing it. It's kind of in the sense of my change now. And then, like, the plate that I do have, like, the plates that I have, you know, they have the rim inside it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it makes it, that's how you're supposed
to eat. Right. So that's what I started. I said, well, they made it like this in the plate so I can eat. I can put that in there because I measured with the salsa, or what do you call that, salad plate, and I put it in there. So I had to give you your props because when I did that, I was really full. I didn't think I was going to be full with that little bit of food, you know, like your hand actually.
Yeah, it's your portions, and that's what we're always talking about, moderations, and it's your portion sizes. Like Brother Wesley said, when he went back to eat, Sundays is like his day to like, I want to eat whatever. Right. And the fact that he even realized that he can't eat what he used to eat, that shows the change that he made within himself with his diet as far as what he's eating. Right. So you have to think about those things like that. And once you do it for so long, and you, even if you try to go back, you can have one of your bad days and say, you know, I'm not going to work out, I'm not going to eat, I'm not going to take my shake, I'm just going to eat whatever. The moment you do that, you realize, I can't eat like I used to.
Right.
I really did make this change. And it allows you to commit more to the change
Absolutely.
that you've made.
And it also, it goes back to, it teaches you, man, I used to eat all of this, and then you see everybody eating full plates full of whatever, and it's pouring over. And how many times, if you really think about it, how many times have you filled up a plate like that, and you don't even eat it all?
A lot.
Because when you go into restaurants, that's what they do. So what I do in the restaurant, which is gorgeous, I'm trying to tell you, I eat till I'm full. Mm-hmm. Okay, then the rest go in a doggy bag. I don't know if that's, and then when I the next day, that's my lunch. I'm just saying. But I don't know if anybody, I'm thinking I'm abnormal because I do stuff like that. But, you have changed my life in that way. So I'm going to give you props.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a few more tips before I close out this segment. Not to, bombard you all with too much. But another another tip is take it slow. If you were gifted with a luxurious box of chocolates from your sweetie, stick it in the fridge or freezer and enjoy it in moderations over several weeks.
Love candy bars.
I agree with that one.
You know how they have the big hearts and the big stuff for Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
You're not going to sit there and eat it all at once. So, eat it in moderations.
Yeah.
Another thing is, are you still seeing hearts? You've seen hearts all month long. Look for them at the grocery store and select products with a heart check mark, which limits the amount of total fat, saturated fat, trans fat, cholesterol, and sodium in a food. So American Heart Association has teamed up, and there are a lot of foods that has a heart check mark on it, letting you know these foods are heart healthy. Even a lot of them are, you have a lot of canned soups that are heart healthy as well. I know earlier I was saying try to stay away from a lot of canned vegetables,
right.
But there are a lot of soups that are heart healthy for you.
Absolutely.
So there are things, everything in a can isn't bad. I don't want you all to have that mindset. You just have to be mindful. That's why when we grocery shop on a full stomach so we can make cautious decisions. Another thing is, one of the best things you could do for your heart is to give up smoking or help a loved one quit. Smoking is the most preventable cause of premature death. So I don't know, a lot of people would do this, but if you're pregnant and smoking, that's like the worst thing you ever want to do. Not to yourself, but to your loved one.
Yeah.
Another thing is, go fish. Did you know?
Go fish!
Did you know for ideal health, you should eat fish?
I do.
Particularly oily fish such as salmon, mackerel, or tuna twice a week.
I love me some tuna.
That's good. You should go fish.
That's why I'm going to eat it on my rice cake. Instead of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Another Valentine's Day tip. Take a walk. Walking is free and it costs nothing to get started. Walking for as little as 30 minutes a day provides heart health benefits.
Okay, you need to whoop this person, okay?
Who?
Brett Johnson, confession. I ate a whole pack of those red velvet Oreos the other night.
I haven't tried them, but I keep seeing this.
You're in trouble.
I don't want to fall victim to the Oreo craze because I hear it's a real craze right now, John.
You can get a whooping from me. Tell.
Another tip.
He is a cookie lover. To be honest, I'm just saying, and a high heel lover. I'm just saying.
Rekindle an old flame.
No, she won't be doing that.
Hey, you may, after I tell you what that old flame is.
Okay.
Try preparing one of your less favorite foods in a new way. Not crazy about bananas, try grilling one for dessert. Pop grapes in the freezer for mini ice pop snacks.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So, rekindle an old flame. I bet you'll rekindle that flame now.
I'll take that flame.
Oh, okay.
For $200.
Okay, another thing is, know before you go. Make an appointment. Make a point next time you go out to eat to look up the nutrition information for the restaurant you're going to. I know I have a friend that I promise you is like, I know not to use the word hate, but I hate going out to eat with her because she's the most picky person in the world. Like, I ask her 1,000 questions before we even go to any restaurant. I don't care if we go to Subway.
Oh, wow.
Like, do you know what you're going to eat? Are you sure? Do you know how you want it? Like, she's so picky. So this is a great tip for her. I'm going to let her know before you go, so you won't get to a place and be unsatisfied. Make sure the place that you're going to will be able to make adjustments that you need as far as your meal plan goes.
Isn't that like grocery shopping too?
Yeah.
I mean, when you go to
Go
grocery
before you
shopping, but know what you're gonna get before you go, because if you write the list, you won't tend to go stray. Because if I write a list, I'm good. If I go straight up, just go into the grocery store, I just need some eggs, but I end up spending $200 extra. I'm just saying. I'm
No,
regressing.
people do that because they think they're going to the grocery store. Like, okay, I'm not going to buy these things. I gotta save money, and then they get to the register, and then the cashier's like, "Oh, your bill's like $2.58," and you like, "Only came in to buy one thing."
I just wanted some eggs.
Right, for $2.29. Now you spent $250. How did I get there? Because you did several things. You failed to plan, so plan to fail.
Absolutely.
You didn't create your list. You didn't eat before you went to the grocery store. You weren't sure what you were going in there for. You know you want to buy groceries and cook, but you weren't sure exactly what you wanted to cook. So you go to the meat department. You're picking up all types of meat just in case you may decide you want to cook this, and then what happens? A month later, that same meat is sitting in the freezer.
Yeah.
For freezer burn. So preparing.
So
So you really have to take the time to prepare yourself to go grocery shopping. But before I go, my last point to you all is to make a change. Pick one small thing you can change about your daily diet. And I say your daily diet. Start buying skim milk. Order the non-fat latte. Skip the afternoon vending machine visit, or add an extra veggie to your dinner plate. These are small changes that we can make throughout the day that will eventually show us huge positive results.
I love it. I love it. And just remember on the spiritual tip of
Right.
us doing better is God created this body. God created your body, my body, and He made it perfect. He told us that it was made perfect. I'm gonna say this every time we do a fitness segment. He made it perfect. We decided to make the junk food our lifestyle. We decided what we put in ourselves, the junk.
Right.
So when we really look at it in the whole sense of it all, the way we are is the way we taught ourselves to be. Can I say it like that?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can.
Okay, so we taught ourselves that it's okay to eat the junk food. It's okay to eat the candy and snacks
You guys
all
are
the time.
eating a whole pack of
pack
Oreo
of
red velvet
Oreo.
cookies. The
You
whole
know you got it.
John.
John, I'll see you on the run in the morning.
He confessed his fault one to another.
Amen.
John, we will not persecute you.
I ain't got
Yes, we
time.
will, John.
Because He bring you down.
That's right.
John, I made my confession. I gave the kids sugar this morning.
She did.
I did a lot of it too.
Oh, Lord.
I didn't even give them the candy. I just gave them the straight colored sugar.
She gave us sugar and sent them to school.
them to
She tried to just put some season, some what you call that color dye. She went straight.
Man, that ain't the
She
same.
looked like you.
That ain't the same.
She looked like you.
That ain't the same.
I'm just saying. All right, so what we gonna do? We gonna close this out because we good. We good today. We good. It's Fun Friday. I want to enjoy the rest of my Friday. Let her close out. Let her close. Go close.
We gotta go, but before I close, always remember Philippians 4:13 that not just I, but we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Remember, have a safe Valentine's Day. And you know, if you don't have a Valentine, make yourself a Valentine and do something special for yourself. And I'm not meaning go and buy yourself some chocolate. Go out and enjoy yourself.
They can't go buy me no cookies.
No, you don't need no cookies. Not
You
just
don't
talking
need no
about.
chocolate chip
Didn't I
cookies?
just give you some Valentine's heart healthy tips that you can do, you and your husband?
Oh, we going fishing. We going fishing.
Amen.
I'm dropping
Ain't
mine.
get no healthier than that.
All right. Let me tell you guys. Let me just give y'all this my little 2 cents and stuff. Diva Fitness, when she come, I appreciate her. Wednesday she will be here.
And sex.
All right. On
Wednesday.
Wednesday she is here on the Lady TJ Midday Devotion, telling you about things that we need to do about our bodies, our health. It falls into the mind, body, spirit thing that we always start to do. This show is about. So take the things that she says seriously, because she really do work hard looking for that stuff. Did I say looking for that stuff?
You said looking for that stuff.
Okay, she really works hard, putting this stuff out and getting this stuff together and just teaching us some things about our body. My part is the spiritual part, trying to connect them both so that it is a mind, body, spirit connection, so that we'll learn that God wants us to be the best us we can be. And we can't do it if we are tired, lazy, stressing, can't go up the stairs, can't walk down the street, can't do anything. It doesn't, we can't be who we are with that kind of thing. So the devotion of the day, so I'm just telling you that. The devotion of the day is called Be Generous. Be generous. If you want more, give more. Jesus said in Luke 6:38, give and it shall be given to you. Good measures pressed down, shaken together, and runneth over will be poured into your lap. For with the measures you use, it will be measured to you. Wow. You just can't outgive the Lord. You just can't outgive the Lord. That does not only for our finances, but is for the time as well. God promised to be blessed abundantly when we are generously in sharing our talents, abilities, and resources that He gives us. Many times we forget that everything that we have belongs to God. He is the reason we have the talent that we do, and how we use the ability to give that God gives us determines the blessings we receive. There's no room in our heart. There is no room in our heart for God if we are filling it with selfishness. Although out the Bible we are warned about evil of selfishness. Philippians 2:3 says, do nothing out of selfish ambitions or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves. Give an important aspect of a Christian life. Pray and ask God to guide you and direct your giving. And when you give, do so with a pure heart, not expecting something in return. God will honor you by blessing you abundantly, more than you ever ask or think. Text in that is Acts 2:20 and 35. Acts 2:20, Acts 20 and 35. 2 Corinthians 9 and 11, and Proverbs 11 and 25. So go be generous. Go be generous today to someone, whether it's time, whether it's money, whether it's just a listening ear, whether it's just a helping hand. It don't always have to be financial, but go out and give generously. It will come back to you tenfold, 11-fold, 12-fold, whatever God see fit for you. But don't ask for anything to come back. I'm just asking that you just look to do what you need to do for God. Taking these fitness tips. Thank you, Brother Wesley Mark from the Morristown Church of Christ in New Jersey, for helping us with the Project 10 Challenge. Thanks to Diva Fitness for talking more about heart health and what we need to do for Valentine's Day, different ways that we could do things on Valentine's Day. And thank you for tuning in to the Lady TJ Midday Devotion. Me and DJ KJ gonna go find some healthy food to eat. I'm just saying, happy Friday. And guess what? Check me out on Monday. I will have Sister Nicole Giovanni Johnson with the God-Fearing Girl Project mixed up date, but she'll be here right here in the studio on Monday. Check you out, Lady TJ, TNT Gospel Radio. I'm out.